Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Valerie, and we're at my home. So today we're going to check out the igloohome Deadbolt Go.
And Igloo Home sent us these for review.
All right, so here it is. Ooh, it's heavy.
It is heavy.
This one is in satin nickel finish. It also comes in black.
That's kind of cool. And the other thing they sent us was the Igloo Home Bridge. This is what allows this lock to talk to your phone over the internet. So let's put this off to the side.
All right, because the lock uses Bluetooth.
That's right. All right, what do we got?
Oh, quick start guide. It's a little drill sheet so you can see how to install your lock.
And I did not do any drilling. So when you get it, hopefully your door has already been set up with a deadbolt, and then you can use this lock. Otherwise, you can use this if you want.
This is if you have a brand new door, you have to drill the hole.
Some parts.
Parts? Oh, it's together. Ooh.
So that they have it kind of hooked up already.
Oh, interesting.
So here you go. This is the outside, right? And it supports a key.
Oh, you've got a key, a fingerprint, or these buttons. And these buttons are very pushy.
Well,
very tactile.
Very tactile, yeah. So it's kind of a nice thing. And then it has the little rod that kind of comes through the door. So this fits outside. And it has a rubber gasket for sealing it up. And the connector cable.
All right.
Right?
So this
That's
is the brains of the operation.
So, yeah, this is the inside part. Now, I got to tell you, this gasket here, I've actually installed the black version of this thing already. And this gasket's kind of a pain to kind of put on. So just be patient when you go hook it up. It'll hook on fine, but you just got to fit it on there when you do it. And then this is where the turn knob is for manually opening and closing the door. And the battery compartment.
All right. So how many batteries does it take?
It takes 4 AA's.
All right.
All right. So that's it. And then this is a mounting plate. So what I like about this is that when you hook this up to the door, right, you're going to mount this outside. This is going to come through the deadbolt, which we'll show you in a second. And then this comes through this plate. Now, what's nice about this plate is it actually tells you which side towards the door, which is actually important. It has a hole for it. You see this?
No, that's
so it fits nice and easy. And then this part kind of comes through here, you see. And now this is mounted, so you put the bolts through, this hooks on, and now it's stable on the door before you install this. And then after that happens, then you just hook this up. Again, the cable goes on here, so you see there's a spot here for the cable. You hook the cable up to that. This fits into the turn knob, and now you're all hooked up. That's that easy to hook up the lock. Now, of course, it'll depend on your door that you currently have, but it does come with a new deadbolt.
Oh, that's handy.
Well, it's handy because, it depends on what you're replacing, right? But this one here is a very specific design, right, with a T here. This is the thing that opens and closes the deadbolt, you see, when this turns from the metal bracket, right? And you can also, depending on the depth of the hole in your door, you can also turn this around. I never can do these things, but it's designed so that you can go and change this. And what happens is it makes it longer or shorter. And I find, at least for our doors, we have a fairly recent house, this, just as it comes, is all you need, right? So you may or may not need to replace this, but the nice thing, if you do, you know it's going to work with your lock. And then it has all the screws you need to hook it all up. It even has a plate for your door jamb in case you need that. Hopefully you don't have to replace that. And
4 keys.
4 keys.
That's nice.
Yep. Isn't that pretty neat?
And the keys say igloohome, so you can remember what they're for.
That's true. That's true. That is really good. That's a good point. Igloohome on there. So that's really nice. And like I said, everything's there. You even have a little pocket you can put, if it'll fit, in the door jamb, right, to where this thing fits into. I never use this, but a lot of the
that's nice. They give you all
everything
you
need. Everything you need
to work with your lock.
And the quick start guide.
Of course. And then this bridge allows you to connect to it over the internet. Otherwise, this is a Bluetooth only lock. You can unlock it with your finger, with a keypad, with a key, or you can also use your phone or your Apple Watch.
Okay, so I have the thing hooked up, right? I can sit here and press the button. I heard it make a sound downstairs.
It's unlocked.
It says unlocked. So it's that easy to control the app.
And we're able to do this right now in our studio because we have it hooked up to the bridge. Otherwise, you need to be close to your lock to unlock it. Let's show you how it works.
Other than using the app, there are 3 ways to lock and unlock the door. Keypad. If you want to lock the door, just press the lock key for a few seconds. To open, just enter your code and press the lock key. Fingerprint. Only requires a light touch. And finally, the key. Left to unlock, right to lock. In the app, you can access other features. Again, you can lock or unlock the door, and you can set up lock access here. Select Create Access, and you can set 3 types of access: PIN code, Bluetooth, and fingerprint. PIN code lets you set the code 3 ways: via the Wi-Fi bridge if you have one, or via Bluetooth, or with Algo PIN. Algo PIN is a unique igloohome feature that allows you to set PIN codes without being near the lock or using Wi-Fi. It generates a random PIN for the user that they can use without an app. For all PIN codes, you name the user, select how long you want the PIN to last, and the starting date and time. For Bluetooth access, you just name it and set the date range, and the app will give you a link to send to your guest. For fingerprint access, the person, of course, needs to be there, and the app walks them through fingerprint registration. One thing about the app is that for each user, if you want to give them multiple access methods, you have to set that up separately. You would probably only do this for family members or people who access the lock a lot, which means if you need to change, add, or delete their access, would have to do it for each instance of that user. The app keeps a log you can review that shows the action and the time of each occurrence. In settings, you can have the lock auto-lock. Just select a duration. We find this really handy. You can have it auto unlock too. The only issue here is that the GPS resolution is fairly wide. So if you have a road near the house, it might unlock the door when you pass by, even if you aren't going home. This doesn't work for us, but it might work for you. Another handy feature is security lockout. Too many failed attempts, and you can't get in for a while, except with the key. Linked devices show the bridge if you have one. We like the lock. It looks good, works fast, and is especially handy if you have a rental or vacation home. Thank you for watching.